what are some of those, like, I don't want to say red flags, but like, what are some of the things, whether it's in a business setting, like whether it's in the personal setting or something like this, how do you figure out, like, what's your process now, for example? Like, let's say someone comes to you, hey, come on this podcast.
Yeah.
Like you must be so much more switched on now.
Yeah, like what's your process like for that?
It's important to still trust, but you need to verify. I feel a lot of times, it looks great, looks glossy. They have fancy titles, but you need to verify that information. Like, I don't think a lot of people know or think about how easy it is to just create a fake LinkedIn profile and say you worked at different places. People even make fake, recommendations. Like, it's so easy. So it might look great, but you need to dig deeper. And just the urgency. You need to come now, like with Andrew. We need to do it now. You need to come in a week's time because the attention will die down. And I think that's a lot of in business. And what I mean? Like, it's closing now. We need to do it this Friday.
Opportunity.
They're putting it.
But that's a hard balance too, though, right? Because like sometimes that's a red flag and a bad signal, but also sometimes it's like,
that's the case.
It's like sometimes success moves fast as well, right? So it's like trying to figure out, okay, when is it a good time to move fast and not? It's like,
I think
harder.
You have to ask yourself, what are the repercussions if I take that little step back, and like creating some type of, as I call it, like good friction or like intentional friction where you maybe, I don't know, in business, like set up maybe a call again or can you check some references, like just stalling it. Because if it's the fraudster, they will still give you time and in the end they will give up, or there will be some things. And we need to listen to our gut a lot more. A lot of people, some fraud advice is like, don't trust yourself. We can trust. No, we need to trust ourselves more. Your gut, your intuition, something there that has value as well. If you feel something's off, like I felt something was off with Simon, not that early, but of course before I had given, here you see, before he'd stole 200,000 pounds, of course I felt uneasy and like, should I do this? But I kind of ignored those signals because he was putting so much pressure on me. And that is the kind of, okay, why are they putting so much pressure? I know that you say sometimes, but I'm like, is it that? How detrimental will it be if this is an investor who really believes in you? That Friday?
Yeah, like what difference does a day make, right?
Yeah. That is like what I sometimes feel.
Yeah.
And if it's that detrimental, if he really pushes you, then I was like, okay, is this professional as well?
Yeah. No, I see this in business as well. Like people will, like even clients or service providers, they put a lot of like time importance, like this is urgent, we need to get done quicker. I'm like, nothing is ever really that urgent. There's like literally nothing that's really that urgent. Everything happens in the perfect time if you really think about it.
And we have to think of the repercussions if it isn't. If you've then been pushed to do something that you kind of felt a bit uneasy about. If you feel uneasy about something, you shouldn't. And that is what I'm always trying. Like, but I understand, like, I think when it comes to investments and founders, like I've started my own nonprofit and you can become a bit desperate at times.
Well, and also when you think there's a significant opportunity that can overshadow your judgment-making capabilities with people too. And I think that's natural.
That's what the manipulators rely on.
Exactly.
Is that they can see that, Dylan is, he's got a weakness here and I can exploit him by pushing this narrative.
Yeah. It's like if there's an opportunity to raise this amount of money or to make this from this investment, it's like that can be very exciting for people, and excitement can overshadow those capabilities that we have too, right?
But that's what I feel with fraudsters or people who are fraudulent, like who in whatever capacity. I wouldn't call it kind of weaknesses sometimes, but it's using your drive, not that you're being naive, but you're driven, all of these like positive qualities that you have to have as a founder when you start something from scratch, your ambition and your drive and you want to get going and you're like, those are all of those qualities that they will use against you then, which is so interesting because those are the type of qualities you would say, oh my God, you're great. You should be doing this. But those you can use those against you as pressure points, that ambition,
Hey, if you enjoyed this quick clip, check out the full episode of Winning Friends linked below.